What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another 5-minute Red Pill. I'm Marcella Beatty, and we are still rocking the no camera. I think we got a few more weeks on that, but anyways, y'all used to this by now, so let's jump into it. Back in the office. Today, we're talking about why you should not argue with women. Now, the first things first, the reason why you shouldn't argue with women is because they're emotional people. I think that goes without speaking. It's not to say that we're not emotional people, but the reality is that as a woman, it's their job to be nurturing. It's their job to be emotional. When you start acting like a woman, you are now losing, compromising, and sacrificing your own masculinity and that all comes from simply just arguing with a woman. Now, I'm not saying you can't state your purposes, but listen, you start getting into the yelling, the fighting, whatever it may be, you acting like a bitch. You're just acting like a bitch, and you know this, bro. The reason why I know you know this, because every time a man argues with a woman, especially when it's over dumb shit, because when was the last time anything you ever argued with your girl or some girl over was important? It's dumb shit, but always bickering. When you start bickering with these women, you start acting like a bitch. It goes without saying. You don't need a fucking book to tell you this. You all feel the same thing. When I argue with my girl or when I argue with girls in the past, it always felt like I was hitting a fucking wall. It felt like it was getting nowhere. That's because it's not, guys. Logically, we are not the same people. It makes no fucking sense to argue with a woman. I say this all the time. The world would be a lot better place when women and men start to recognize that we are two completely different species, literally, and that nothing the other does will ever make sense to the counterpart. It never will. Guys, there's never, especially as a red pill man, there's never a time in our life where we feel like women make complete sense to us. And the reality is, they're not going to. So to stoop from your high value, your high class, and drop so low to start arguing with a woman, dude, come on. All they want to do is fucking talk. Just let them talk. We don't need to speak to them as if they're worth it. Like, okay, let's just say you have a girlfriend. Let's say you have a wife. I know I always draw back to this too. Let's say you have a girlfriend, you have a wife. Obviously, they're worth your time, right? But the reality is, they're only worth that kind of energy if they're willing to have an actual steady conversation where you guys are not raising your voice. Because when you raise your voice, you are giving up your side of the conversation. That is exactly what they want you to do. Women are going to continuously and always try their best to get a rise out of you because they know they can. So what's better than a man that doesn't let that happen? It's literally, there's nothing on the planet. You can win, guys. It's so simple. Take your self-control to new levels. As a red pill man, this should be a fucking given. This should be in your fucking toolbox. It should be the first thing that you do. So don't ever think about arguing with women. It is a waste of time. It is a waste of productivity. It is a waste of energy. It is literally the last thing that should be on your mind. There's so many other things you should be doing, like working on your purpose, working on your destiny, all right? Especially if she ain't your fucking wife. If you a purple pill guy, cool. That's great. You might have had some leniency before you saw this video, but not anymore. But if you are a blue pill bitch, especially if you're a fucking red pill man, there is no reason why you should be arguing with some bitch who's not yours. Let them be. They want to go fuck around. They want to go yell at somebody. Go let them yell to the fucking streets for someone who gives a fuck. Not you. You're supposed to be worried about your future. And that's just the goddamn bottom line. If there's a woman in your life, and I'll say this to the women too, because there's some red pill women. If there's a woman in your life, if there's a man in your life, and they're causing you more issues than good, you cut these motherfuckers loose like a bad habit. It literally cannot be any simpler than that. Don't ask questions, don't play games, don't hang around, just leave. Because guess what? If you put your foot down, they'll be back anyway, and I guarantee you, they're going to act right. I guarantee you're going to have a lot less headaches. I guarantee you, they're going to stay on their shit, and they're going to think twice before they try and knock you off your hustle. Don't argue with these bitches, bro. Listen to me right now. Don't argue with them because you are going to lose your own masculinity in the process. Keep your masculine frame. Do not divert from the plan, the destiny, the mission. If you argue with a woman, you are giving her your destiny. You're giving her your purpose. You're giving her valuable energy that should be spent to your mission. Destiny over everyone. You got me? Thank y'all for watching another video. This is the 5-Minute Rep Pill. I'm Marcella Beatty. Drop a comment in the sections below if you like this video. Tap the like button and subscribe if you feeling groovy. Thank y'all. See y'all tomorrow for another video. I might do this video while I'm snowboarding in front of a girl. So we'll see about that.